Hi everyone, Tori here with today's DIY embellishment video. This is going to be a really fun one, so I hope you enjoy it. For today's video, you're going to either need a hot glue gun or glossy accents, or you could use both. You're going to need some parchment paper, which I just stole from the kitchen, and some nail polish. So this is my nail polish collection. Maybe it's a lot, maybe it's not, I don't know. It probably depends on how much nail polish you have. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our own DIY enamel dots. And they're super fun and super easy to do too. The first thing you need to do is grab a piece of parchment paper. If you don't have parchment paper, you could probably use like a glass plate or even your glass mat. But you want something that the glue will not stick to. But I found that parchment paper was the best because the glue needs time to dry, and by putting it on parchment paper I can like pick it up and move it away. So the first thing that you need to do is make the enamel dots on the parchment paper. So I personally found that glossy accents was the easiest because it doesn't give you all those strings. But basically what you do is you just make a dot and lift up, move over, make a dot, lift up, and just make as many as you see fit. And obviously the longer you hold the glue there, the bigger the enamel dot is going to be. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay, so if you want a bigger enamel dot, you just hold it in place longer, letting it come down, and you'll see there I have a bigger one. So just make as many enamel dots as you want. Make them as big as you like, or as small as you like. I found it's harder to get them too small, so that's about the totality of how small I can get them. Now here's a tip for your glossy accents bottle, because I know a lot of people say that these get stuck all the time. So here's a tip. I think I learned it from Jennifer McGuire. Tap the bottle on your desk a couple times to get rid of the air bubbles. Then squeeze up until it releases all the glue that's in the nozzle and wipe it off. I usually wipe it off with a baby wipe. And there you go. Next time it'll be ready to use and it won't be clogged. So if you're using glossy accents, you can do that and it works really well. I also really like to use my hot glue gun. I find it super easy. You'll notice the enamel dots are turn out a slight different color, and it is harder to get small enamel dots when you're using the hot glue gun. But I'll show you in a minute. The hot glue gun actually gives you maybe more domed ones. So you're probably wondering, how am I getting perfect circles with the hot glue gun, which has spider webs? So what I do is I squeeze the lever and then I slowly lift up and bring the nozzle around in a circle, and then when it cools in a perfect circle. So let me hold that up. You can tell the difference between the glossy accent ones, which are clear, and the hot glue guns, which have like a slight yellow tone to them. So I'll show you again. Basically, you want to hold the lever on your hot glue gun down so that the glue comes out, and then let go and spin in a circle, and it'll give you a round dot. So I'll just make a couple of those. I found with a hot glue gun it's a little hard to get little ones, so I mostly make the medium or the large size. You could try to make little ones, it's just a lot harder because it wants to stick with the nozzle more, but it is possible. The key is to go slowly, to spin it so that you don't have as much of a spider web. I still have some spider webs here, so they don't bother me because I know that when the glue dries, you can probably see there's some spider webs here. I don't know what you call those. I call those spider webs. When the glue dries, I can just pull those off and then they don't bother me. Okay, so now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to let your glossy accents dry for at least 24 hours. With your hot glue gun, they dry a lot faster, like 5 minutes and they're like fully dry, but I'll just let those dry for an hour or so, and the glossy accents I'll let dry overnight. So I made some of these the other day, and they are fully dry. So you'll see here, these ones are the glossy accent ones because I was able to get really small ones to bigger ones. And then these ones are the ones that are from the hot glue gun. So I'm not sure if you can tell this on camera, but the ones that were with the hot glue gun tend to be a little rounder. Let's see, I'll try to tip. Some of them are falling off, so I don't want to tip it too much. Where the glossy accent ones are a little thinner. Okay, and right now they're still clear because I haven't added any color to them. So, how are we going to add color? Well, I'm going to use my nail polish. So thankfully I have a whole bunch of colors in different shades, and I don't really paint my nails as much as I used to. There's a couple of reasons for that. The first reason is because now that I do these videos, I don't want my nail polish to be chipped, so I mostly keep them clear. And I hate chipped nail polish, so I really only paint it for special occasions now. So anyways, basically you're just going to get a little bit of the color, and you don't need too much on the brush, and then you can just brush the enamel dot with the color. And it's okay if it gets onto the parchment paper because when I'm done, I'm going to take that off of the parchment paper. Just take a little more. I love this color. So with some of the colors, if you want a really dark color, you might need to do 2 coats. And with some of the little ones, they really want to move, so you might just need to be patient. But it's really easy to do this, and it's a fun way to use up that nail polish that you probably have just sitting around. Or if you have a color that you don't necessarily like on your nails anymore, but you wouldn't mind, say, in an enamel dot. So, let's see. Now, I know I'm going to have questions about this. So, my first answer is, somebody is going to ask me, guaranteed, is nail polish archivally safe? I have no clue. This is a mess, but it looks pretty. I have no clue if nail polish is archivally safe. I know glossy accents and my hot glue gun are, but I don't really know about nail polish. So if that really matters to you, maybe you don't want to put these enamel dots like right on a picture. Maybe you want to put them like off to the side or something like that. But just a thought, if that's something that's going to bother you. And the nice thing is nail polish you can get in so many colors now, so you can make enamel dots to fit whatever you wanted. And honestly, guys, these are like the easiest enamel dots ever. I use up enamel dots really quickly, so I think this is going to be my new go-to move for making enamel dots in my favorite colors. Now, in terms of how I will be sticking them down, I'll probably just use some more hot glue or a glue dot or some Ranger Multi-Matte Medium maybe to glue it down. Look at this pretty blue color. Yeah, there was a time in my life when I painted my nails like every color under the sky. It's super easy, and this nail polish actually has like a sheen or a sparkle to it, which is looking really cute on the enamel dots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint a bunch more of these, and then I'll be right back and I'll show you what they look like all dried and painted. So I'll be right back. Okay, so there you have it, my nail polish DIY enamel dots. I'm really happy with the way that they turned out. They were super easy to make. I didn't make a ton because I just wanted to test it out, but I think I'll probably go back and make more later or go buy some new colors of nail polish so that I can make more. A couple tips is I think if I were to redo this, I will probably just use my hot glue gun. The enamel dots are a lot like rounder. Like these are these ones over here are the ones that were made with the hot glue gun, and they're rounder. So while you can't get them as I'm just trying to figure out how to lift this up for you guys. Well, you can't get them as small. You can get them rounder, and I like the dimension that they have to them, where these ones, which were made with the glossy accents, are a lot flatter, where the ones that were made with the hot glue gun are more dimensional. Like, I'll hold that up. It's more dimensional, and I like the dimension, so I'll probably use that. But if you wanted flat enamel dots, go with the glossy accents. There's a little bit of a dome, but not very much. And then the other tip I have about the nail polish is you want to wait for it to completely dry before you try to pick them up or move them, because they'll make a big mess. And also the nail polishes that like had like a shine to them or a shimmer almost, like I found that they worked out really well. Like this blue one is like a holographic nail polish, and I really love those ones. I tried some sparkle ones and they worked out okay. They're not my favorite though. I think the ones that have a sheen to them are my favorite. Anyways, I hope you liked today's DIY embellishment video and that you have lots of fun making a ton of enamel dots. Thanks everyone. Have a lovely day. Bye.